Hi, Sag Nation. This is going to be your love and life message for the 20th through the 24th of July. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius. Please keep in mind, as always, this is a general message. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches, and things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Please don't let the name fool you. I read exclusively for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. I get an unusual amount of downloads for those two signs, so I gave you guys your own channel, but you can watch my readings for all 12 Zodiac signs, including you, Sag, on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. This is Love and Life. So subscribe to both of my channels and hit the bell. Link to my website for private readings, Astrology and Human Design, is down in the description below. All right, kitties, let's get into it. Sagittarius, I really like this reading for you. Some of you are about to have like a really important kind of breakthrough moment with a person. I think it may be an ex. I think what I'm seeing here is some of you have like decided to like really break it to you. Like your ex might be finding out that you're taking a new relationship to the next level, or that you're getting married, or maybe you finally decided to like let each other go, but they couldn't let you go, but now they can. This is a very specific message, and I'm recapping it for you now so you can decide whether or not it resonates for you. If any of you have really been waiting for like family or your ex to like just let you go and relent, or stop being such an asshole or a bitch about like being jealous and about you dating new people, this is it. Like you're going to have a breakthrough. And I think you guys are going to stop hiding. Like you're just done hiding. Give people a chance to be generous of heart and spirit with you at this time. I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised. When I really saw it, I was like, oh, this is great. This is like what everybody in that scenario kind of wishes for. So cosmically, what the solar system is imprinting upon us at this time is the 8th house, which is the house of mystery and death and rebirth, scorpionic energy. So mystery, solar flares clarify, Virgo, digest, and conjunction, alliance. The 7th house is at the bottom of the deck with Aries, take action towards hearth and home. Okay. So they're telling me to interpret this very intuitively. Yes, I hear you, you guys. There's been a mystery between you and someone else, and now there is a chance to calm solar flares and clarify something and clear up something that has been mysterious. 8th house does talk about sex, death, and taxes, and having to unearth and expose like a raw nerve, like really taboo and touchy subject matters sometimes that hide within us and around us. So there will be a clarifying and a calming to a mystery. Someone, they could be a Virgo as well. Virgo could be involved. Someone does need to digest a conjunction, an alliance, and a relationship. So I'm feeling like an important conversation. Like I'm hearing that like some of you are like you co-parent with someone, and you're going to sit them down and be like, I know we don't talk about this stuff, but I'm actually like, I'm going to marry this person, this new person, or, you know, I'm going to put myself on the market and stuff like that. It could also be with a friend as well that like maybe had a crush on you and a thing for you, but now they're finally, and it's been like heartbreaking because their feelings for you interfered with your ability to be their friend. I've been in that scenario. Oh my God, it sucks. And like it was weird between the two of you. It's going to work out, Sag. It's going to work out. Someone's going to like be like, you know what? This sucks for me, but I'm happy for you. That's what I'm seeing here. Like someone will kind of let you go, because what the angels of love, the angels that guide us in love, what they have to say is heart-to-heart conversations, playfulness, retreat, and then let go of control issues, engagements at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, forgiving, and I told you, I can't make this shit up. Forgiving and learning and release your ex. Some of you are about to take a relationship to the next level. There's going to be like, let's go off by ourselves and talk. We're going to have a kind of playful, sweet, heart-to-heart conversation about letting go of control issues. Now, this could also be about a person like letting themselves go and letting themselves fall in love with you or have a real relationship with you, because they're realizing that they could really go all the way with you. But I feel like this is like someone's going to sit like they're really controlling parents or they're really controlling ex down and be like, look, we got to talk, babe. We need to let go of the control issues here, because like I'm getting engaged. We just need to let each other go. You know, like an ex has got to let someone go here. Overall energy of the reading is the Devil. So some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, but the way someone's feeling is strength. I like strength showing up next to the Devil, and I have Temperance here too. You're being seen as the Empress. Some of you are dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, or maybe that's a person coming towards you. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Three of Wands, and the final outcome is the Ace of Pentacles with the Sun. Judgment, Four of Swords, wake up, pick a direction. Some of you, really good news is going to come in, and it's going to cause you to like need to pick a direction. You're not sure what to do, or someone's not sure what to do. There is a bit of regret here and sadness, but massive growth opportunity coming in for you. Something new and exciting. Maybe you've been praying for it for a while. So with the Devil here, we could have just been dealing with a Capricorn. If any of you have Capricorn in your chart, I have Capricorn in my chart. I consider it a blessing, but yes, the Saturn energy is a bit much-ish. It's I have to live with it. So if you have Cap in your chart, you know how they can be at times. So it's like this Capricorn energy of the Devil, but clarifying that is Temperance, the Six of Swords, and Justice. I think that someone has had I could be describing you or the person around you, Sagittarius, keep that in mind. First of all, the Devil is something excessive and even obsessive, and something that we can't ignore, or something that's just really, really sexy. And we're drawn to it like a moth to a flame. But Temperance is coming in to say, look, you don't have to stop doing the things that you enjoy, but let's have some moderation. I also think that someone maybe has been kind of rude and standoffish and ignoring you as well. They have the Devil is telling me stubborn and also like controlling to a fault. Like they have their good qualities, but they can be an asshole sometimes. And like whatever with the Six of Swords, Justice, could have been dealing with a Libra, another Sag, or a Capricorn. And it's like someone just having to live with the consequences of their choices, of what's important to them. It's like, it's not horrible, but it's not amazing. I am getting the sense that someone is here constantly reminding you that you're chained and bound to them in some way. I always say this about the Devil. These two are chained together, but it's not in like a kinky, fun way. Like this isn't a fun moment for these two. Like they don't look happy to be chained to him. And it's like, whatever, we're just dealing with it. Someone might have been waiting for a divorce to be finalized. I'm also hearing that some of you, there was like a marriage of, I don't want to say convenience, but like neither one of you were willing to leave. And it was just like, it is what it is, or accepting the consequence of things moving forward and decisions from the past. And the way someone's feeling right now is strength. Leo energy. She's closing that kitty's mouth. Sometimes the Empress is prying someone's mouth, the lion's mouth open, and sometimes the Empress is prying the lion's mouth closed. I'm also hearing that some of you had an animal that attacked people, and that animal had to be put down, and that is what it is. That dog or that horse or that an animal had, they were violent. They maybe bit a child as well. I'm also hearing that some of you will find a good home for a pet that you have to rehome. I don't know why the hell that message is coming through. It's because there's an animal on the card. But someone is like closing their mouth and clarifying this. I clarified quite a bit because I didn't want to have to do an extended. Clarifying this is the World, the Sun, and the Page of Swords. There could be a child involved. The child could be moving or relocating, going off to college. Although the Page is a little young for college. I think that this person, it's like there's a split screen here. There is happiness that someone is seeing underneath. Optimism, happiness, maybe a relocation. I do think that someone has sort of like low-key watched you and been very curious about your life. I want it. The Page of Swords always looks like he's about to bust a vein in this deck. He looks a little stalky. Like I'm dying, not nervous, but like I'm dying to know what happens next. And underneath this is the Three of Wands and then the Page of Wands and the Hangman. I think that someone is seeing your happiness from afar. With the World and the Three of Wands, it could potentially be from afar. And it's like, you know what? I'm just going to do my own thing and accept this. Like, we're not going to be together. It is what it is. I'm just going to do my own thing. Like, I radically accept that, like, I just have to keep my mouth shut. I've made my decisions. Sagittarius has made their decisions, and it is what it is. Like the Page of Wands is like, that person's not dying inside and crying themselves to sleep every night. It's like, well, there is a lot for me to be happy about. There's a lot for Sagittarius to be happy about. Like, it's going to be okay. I have to deal with the consequences of choices here. Some of you also have a partner that really wants to, or someone around you that like, they've been honoring an obligation, but they haven't been really happy. And now they're realizing, you know what, I have to stop focusing on problems and I have to start focusing on solutions and just let go of the past and have constructive conversations and let go of an ex and all that. Or let go of whatever. The Capricorn sometimes can't let go of shit. Neither can Libra. You guys can let go of a lot. I have Leo here. Sometimes Leo struggles to let go of things, but you're being seen as the Empress, the Queen of all queens. And clarifying this is the Lovers, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. It's like, I think someone realizes that they just have to let you go and explore their own thing, or let that go of their past and explore something with you, or let you explore love. I do think that some of you have really found love and it's taken you a while to get there with the Five of Wands. Some of you have a mother that like no partner you ever bring home is good enough for her, but she gonna like him. She's still gonna look for someone else for you to date though a little bit because she can't help herself. I'm hearing that about a mom. I don't know why mothers do that to their adult children, but whatever. But like, I think that someone's just like realizing that that you're happy and that there's love here. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. The Three of Wands. Clarifying the Three of Wands is the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like if this is the person around you, Sagittarius, I actually think they're going to turn their back on all of this. They have a lot of options that they can explore. There's not a lot of clarity about those options, but it's like, I feel like someone's saying, okay, well, I see them moving on, but I don't know what the future holds for me, but like, congratulations, bro. It's like, yeah. Or like, despite the fact that there's a lack of clarity moving forward, at least I have options. At least, you know, and I know that the future is unknown, but I know that I can be happy. That's your advice, Sagittarius, or that's what's in the hidden factor, or what you need to know about this person. And that's good. It's like, I mean, it is what it is. And then the final outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. And I clarified it and I got the Empress again with the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. This is a serious commitment. Like a great job with a great company, a big company too. Old school company maybe. Like they've been around more than a decade, which is old school nowadays. Or like a serious relationship really slowing down. The Knight of Pentacles won't stray far, doesn't want to do anything crazy, really wants to put in a lot of effort. Like this is good news. And when I get the Ace of Pentacles to the Sun, that's really wonderful. I am also seeing here, though, maybe with the Hierophant and the Empress twice, for some of you, there is a mother figure involved that is of concern. Don't worry about them. Like their generational I'm hearing something about like generational patterns and problems. Those aren't your problems. We're all here to kind of break those patterns and build upon the best parts of them. So watch out for needing to really understand that sometimes we will make family happy and sometimes we can't, because the Hierophant is a card of tradition, like a traditional marriage with a specific religion attached to it. I see like good stuff coming in for you. I do think some of you are about to get engaged. So I was like, okay, well, I think they're letting it go. Let's see what comes out for, in the environment. I wondered if maybe new love would come in. Maybe this is the new love. You tell me. Strength, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, top tier. Here's strength again. Someone maybe has Leo in their chart, which means they have a lot of pride. And sometimes Leo's actually my favorite zodiac sign, and I know a lot of Leos, and I love these people, but oh my God, sometimes they literally can't handle not being the only fucking human being on planet Earth. They're not necessarily attention seeking, but sometimes someone with too much imbalanced Leo energy gets upset when they're not getting attention or they're not getting their way. It's like, I hate to break it to you, but you're not the only fire sign on the planet with an ego. I do think this person has that Leo shadow trait of ego, but they're like they're not going to admit it. It is what it is. It's like, it's a cycle. But with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles is always looking back over his shoulder. Look at how he's looking back at the Five of Swords. It was like, there was a pattern for an undetermined amount of time of just like, this person just wouldn't move forward and they would constantly get mad. They had to fight through things with life. That's their issue here. I think that this person realizes in the next couple of days, Sag, that they've actually been doing this to themselves, because look what's underneath. On the surface, they're like mad, they're jealous, they're stubborn, they're a bit huffy. They're going through their own cycles of learning and karma here with the Wheel, but underneath, I have the Page of Cups, the Sun, and the Nine of Cups. They are happy for you underneath. They are. Either that or they're like in your corner fighting for you, cheering. Sometimes the Five of Swords, like for Aries and Scorpio, like this is actually someone cheering you on. Like, I'll kill a person for you. You're going to win, God damn it. Like they'll fight for you in your corner. It could be that someone's fighting for you in your corner and they are really happy for you. But I feel like that on the surface, someone might be being bitchy and jealous and shitty. Or like maybe they want to break their own cycles, and there is like this acceptance and this happiness. I was like, wow, I wish this was on the surface, but I'm like glad that it's here. I was like, what does this person want to say to Sagittarius? I pulled out Hidden Truth Oracle deck and the In the Shadows of the Heart Oracle deck. What they have to say is, I bury myself in work to forget you, but sometimes I stay awake at night thinking about you. I compare others to you. And finding out the truth crushed me. And I want to make amends. So this person has sort of like suppressed how they feel about you. And they have compared a lot of other people to you. Yeah, I bet you're comparing other people to Sagittarius now, aren't you? And that's the devil in Temperance. It's like when you make the choice you make to chain and bind yourself to something in some way, a physical body, an emotional pattern, work, whatever, and you just act stuck up and stubborn and like everything's fine, you do get that consequence. I feel like someone like getting over you is freeing them. So if you feel light and free this weekend, Sagittarius, you want to know what's happening on an energetic level around you. Someone is like all the way letting you go, but it did crush them. And they're like, yeah, I missed out on a good thing with Sagittarius. And I was like, all right, well, what's in like the darker part of their heart? I do wish you well. I've been struggling lately and I lied to you. I understand you better now. I took the easy way out is down here. Okay. They're understanding why you are who you are better right now. This person hasn't been able to be honest with you all the time. They may have lied to you about some stuff in the past. And if you suspected that, that's them admitting it to you right here. Like, yeah. And they don't like to tell people that they've struggled, but they understand you, Sag, and they wish you well. I know they do, because the Nine of Cups is here twice. It's like, what you do doesn't really have any bearing on them entirely. Now, if this is all a person coming towards you, they're really starting to realize that if they want to be with you, they have to fight through their old patterns that need to be broken. There are some things that they need to address, but they're starting to wake up to the true possibility that this relationship could go all the way with you. Like, you're the one. It's one or the other here, but it's like getting like the clarifying and digesting about a truth that's coming out that was once a mystery, but now it's not. And that's really good. And I see like an engagement or a new relationship here starting. So I clarified you quite a bit as well. You're the Knight of Cups to the Empress, the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups. I wanted to know what the conversation was about. That's like a grand sweeping gesture. Like, you're feeling very romantic and there's this amazing relationship, and you know, the two of you are going to talk, or you really feel good about it. And I do see a lot of fantasizing and daydreaming and happiness about the future with the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Not a bad thing, as long as you dream big, but dream realistically. I was like, what's the convo about? And I have the Emperor, Temperance, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this Emperor and Empress, talks about like, and you look like the soulmate here. Masculine or feminine, you're the soulmate. Like, we can do well together. Or some of you are like, I'm going to really align myself with a true divine partnership here. I have great choices. Everything's going to be fine for me. I want to do well financially. I allow myself to be divinely guided. I mean, I have the Emperor and the Empress here. That's the divinely protected couple. And together moving in that direction. But I did want to know what the Seven of Cups was. And I got the Queen of Wands, the World, and the Star. Wow. Okay, some of you are about to do something maybe really amazing with your life. I'm also hearing that someone may really want to come towards you and like get into a serious relationship with you. But some of you need to hear this. You don't need to give up your independence yet if you don't want to. You could be happy single. This is happy, popular, motivated, and free. The world is at my fingertips. I'm going to live in the moment and have everything. My future isn't set in stone. Like, you do have some choices to make here, maybe. But I feel like this is like an opening of career for you, of confidence for you. I really like that for you. Now, this person may really be pouring it on and being like, we're going to have a great life together. We're going to have a lot of money. We're going to do really well. And that causes you to have a conversation with them that's like, yeah, check it out. Like, I've been thinking about doing this, and I've been thinking about opening my own online business, or like doing something for work that's going to be really amazing for me. And I feel like a new partnership coming in with the Emperor and Empress is going to be so good for you. And someone's just like really letting go of the past and moving on from you. They are happy for you, Sagittarius. So if in the next 5 days, there is an opportunity to clear up any mystery about endings and new beginnings, let people surprise you at this time. Let them digest what you tell them. Because I feel like someone is going to reveal that they are now in a new relationship, and it's going to be okay with everyone else. Where you thought you wouldn't have to get support, I don't know how much support you're going to get, but what you are going to get is a blessing. Like someone saying, yeah, on the surface, I'm a little jealous and twitchy, but the truth is underneath, I really just do want you to be happy. I do wish you well. And I was like, thank God, Sagittarians are terrible at fighting. Like, you guys hate it. You run away from fighting. You're not designed to do that. You're designed to help us with solutions. Aries is designed to fight, right? Like, I'm feeling like you guys are just like, thank God they're not bitching at me about this. Or they're in your corner. So that's really good, Sagittarius. It's like sky's the limit. Beautiful energy that I'm picking up for you over the weekend, and possibly an amends. Just know that this person is hurt, okay? Be generous of spirit with them. You guys usually are, because you're not mean and you're lovers and you don't want to fight. So this is wonderful. I really like this for you, Sag. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings is down below, and check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot, as well. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag Nation. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.